Of this four-game set between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball next on the show. Lynn gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Harold, what do you got?
The way I see him, Matt, he's really struggled because he allows a lot of base runners, whether it's by the walk or by the hit. And when you have that much traffic on the base paths, you're going to eventually give up runs. So he's got to eliminate that and give his team and himself a chance to win this game.
Now at the plate, Juan Soto. He will lead this one off today.
Left fielder, Juan Soto.
And we are underway here in Flushing as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, the series didn't start the way they wanted to. Clearly, you lose the first 2 games, then you win yesterday. That's why a win today gives you a split. You salvage the series.
Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to land foul. Another try at 2-2. Breaking ball. Strike 3 called as he drops in a beauty there. And that's the first out of the afternoon. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think this team really needs Ryan Zimmerman to turn it around. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rendon. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded back up the middle. Flores gets down to make a great play. He is out.
Batting third, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Nope.
And that's up and in for ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, Matt, strangely, Ricky's going to be in trouble for the hitter, so he's frustrated. Now, as a hitter, you're saying get the ball up, but he loves to call the ball up. You don't want it up that high, though. He loves to call it that high, and you may see somebody turn around and get in his eye and start screaming at him.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Gonzales, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, H?
Well, what's impressed me looking at his numbers was left-handed hitters are hitting under 200 against him this season. So when he's looking for ways to get out of jams, he's hoping a lefty comes up because the numbers are struggling against him.
Striding in, Mike Piazza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Catcher, Mike Piazza.
Ball 1. HR, these Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matt. I mean, they won the first 2 games. They played really good ball and then lost yesterday's game. They still got a chance now to win the series. You don't want to split it after you win the first 2. It's a pivotal game for them.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. What's the key for them if they want to split this series, HR?
Well, this is the new model of teams that we see. The strikeout doesn't matter. They're in the top 3rd in the league in strikeouts, so we're going to see a lot of swings and misses today. But if they catch one, look out.
Stepping in, number 22. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
3-0 pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Three and one. Here it is. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate, WILMER Flores. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes this one high. 1-1. Two out, nobody on. And this is going to be a foul ball. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And as of right now, these guys find themselves in the number 5 spot in that category in the NL. Settling in now, YULESKI GURRIEL. The average on the season sits right at .290 to begin the day. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
One and one, here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by Murphy. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Mets turned away here in the first. We'll head to the second at Citi Field. 0-0 here on the show. Coming to the plate now, C.J. Cron. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
0-1 count and the pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Mets.
Fielder.
In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Now in the box, Eddie Rosario. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1-2, here it comes. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here's another 1-2. Left field and deep. Gurriel racing back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. He whiffs on it. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, that was a nasty pitch right there, and he stayed with it. Great piece of hitting. The only way you're going to hit that ball is you stay down as that ball starts to run away and drive it to left. Great job.
At the plate, Steven Souza. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
On a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Has a look, now the pitch. Scorched to third. Oh, what a dive. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further. Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman. His career numbers in this matchup, 3 for 10. From the stretch. And a ball 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Batting 8th, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So digging in now, Trey Turner. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Boy, nothing more frustrating for the pitcher. You put the ball in play and they kick it and get 2 errors behind you. Now you might think, I got to strike everybody out and take it my own. That's when the game gets away from you. He's got to stay patient and expect them to catch the ball.
The 0-1. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. The 0-2 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Didn't try to do too much with it. 2 strikes on him. He just fights it off and flips it into right field.
Into the box now, Gio Gonzales, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Here it comes, 1-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. The high fastball is in there. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, man, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Swinging a soft liner. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Into the box now, David Wright in head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzales. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Souza is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Nationals. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Standing in, Jonathan LUCROY. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Into the box, Brandon Geyer. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Dribbled up the line. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Back at Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, as we are ready for the 3rd inning in this one. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Juan Soto. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Juan Soto.
Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Bounce to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So a 1-out base hit has him aboard here in the 3rd, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. Striding in once again, Daniel Murphy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 14 on the season as the Nats move out in front now, 3-0.
Yeah, I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Now batting, the first
Here's
baseman.
C.J. Cron now.
C.J. Cron.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Two and one.
Ball 2.
1 out, nobody on. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Well, he's got some kind of eyesight. He recognized that pitch early, stayed back, and just drove it
Now
the other way.
batting, center fielder Eddie Rosario.
In now, Eddie Rosario. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
He's running towards second. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball's down,
Now batting,
and he just scooped
right
it out
fielder
and drove it through the infield.
SOUZA.
Standing in now, SOUZA. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out.
Zero.
1-1.
1-1.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Up next for Washington, catcher.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First offering on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind at 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Number 22 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's 3-0 Washington. Standing in, Howard Johnson. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, that's what you want. The guy in front of the pitcher leads off the inning with the hit. Now it's time to play some baseball. Are you going to bunt him over? You're going to hit and run? You're going to steal? What are you going to do? It gets fun now.
Into the box now, Lance Lynn, and he pops up the bunt attempt. This is foul for the first strike. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner's back. Ready with the 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Hey, a great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Piazza. First offering on its way. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. On the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Into the box, number 22, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
2-0 count. You're looking for your pitch. He does a nice job. Got a pitch, drove it, and got the base hit to the outfield.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A base hit in his first trip. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And that's a home run into the top tank. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
Three and 1 with 2 on base is a tough spot for any pitcher. He didn't want to load the bases with a walk, and the hitter knew that more than anybody else. Well, he gave him something he could handle, and the next thing he knew, his opponent was circling the bases.
The left fielder,
standing in now, YULESKI GURRIEL.
GURRIEL.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
In now, David Wright.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Now pitch swung on and missed as they get ahead of Wright now 0-2.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lined foul right over the Mets dugout. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a swing and a miss, strike 3 as Wright is gone for out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Into the box, Jonathan LUCROY, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. To first, Gonzales, and he'll dive back in safely. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Nope.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Gonzales comes set. Here's the 1-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll get down for a base hit. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Ready for another chance? Brandon Geyer. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, we're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0 delivery. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on. You got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
2-0 pitch on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Gurriel is on his way home. And this will score the run from second to make this a 5-3 game now.
Well, nothing flashy about this base hit. Just a simple ground ball up the middle. But the one thing I do like is the approach to go up the middle. There's a lot of hits in the middle of the diamond.
Stepping in now, Howard Johnson.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
He comes to the plate with a runner in scoring position. He swung at that first pitch early, kind of ambushed him. I don't think the pitcher expected him to swing at that first pitch.
Lynn.
Standing in now, Lynn, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Souza is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. 3 complete from Citi Field as they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, it'll be the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. And the pitch. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And as you see there, his total places him second on the Nationals in that category. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gonzales comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
What I'm looking for on that right there, he pulls the bunt back, but now you know he's bunting. You tried to make him chase a pitch. Now I come back and throw him a strike and make him get it down. They give you out, take the out.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
3-0 to the opposing pitcher. Throwing strikes can be difficult sometimes, but nothing like not being able to throw it to the other pitcher. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Boy, and somewhat shockingly, he's bunting on 3-0, but he gets it down. On to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball, too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
In now, Juan Soto. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Nationals go quietly. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Stepping into the box, Mike Piazza. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Into the windup and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Back-to-back changeups, and fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with a third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Number 22 will be next. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball,
22.
so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box now, number 22. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Stepping in now, WILMER Flores. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Infielders are talking the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up and he couldn't recover in time.
Into the box, YULESKI GURRIEL. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1. They still lead it 6-3. In now is Anthony Rendon. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Anthony Rendon.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out.
Now batting, second baseman Daniel.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman C.J. Cron.
Digging in and looking for more, C.J. Cron. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Digging in once again, David Wright. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, he's thrown less than 50% first pitch strikes to hitters in this game, and you just can't survive and think you're going to pitch deep in ball games with that percentage.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Line toward right center.
It sounds so cliche-ish. He stayed inside the baseball, but that's a ball in on him, and he just shot it the other way for the base hit.
Jonathan LUCROY.
Ready for another shot now. Jonathan LUCROY. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out to right. After it is Souza. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Brandon Guyer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here it comes, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Set and the 2-1 pitch, and here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land foul just shy of the wall. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch. But that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And a change is coming up as that's going to be all for Gio Gonzales. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Matt Andrees is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Matt Andrees.
Howard Johnson will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Runners are at first and second with one away. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He's just thrashing out there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
Here it is on 3-1. Ground ball right side. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Hey, great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
In now, Lynn.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
6 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors for the Mets so far. Slider up that he gets a call on. Out of play. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. 2 left for the Mets as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Steven Souza.
Striding in once again, Steven Souza. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. 3 runs, 8 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Line to the right side, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Lorenzo Cain will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Lorenzo Cain.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Ryan Dull will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 66, Ryan Dull.
Ready for another chance. Mike Piazza. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Piazza.
In there for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. He'll get it into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Into the box now, number 22, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Chopped weakly to the left. And he's retired, 1 away.
The batter, number 4,
Wilmer Flores will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he misses with it. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch to third. And now a jump throw against his body. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
The left fielder, number 10.
Ready once again, YULESKI GURRIEL. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Now batting, first baseman, David Wright.
Digging in once again, David Wright. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
2 down, runners at first and second. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. 2 left for the Mets. They still lead it 6-3. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Juan Soto. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Johnson ranges to his left. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And that's taken for strike 1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he can square it and keep it fair.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Mets 6 and the Nationals 3. Trevor Gott gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Trevor Gott.
Ready for another shot now. Jonathan LUCROY. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Jonathan LUCROY.
And that misses for ball one.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Center fielder number 6, Brandon Geyer.
So digging in now, Brandon Geyer. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Soto. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Howard Johnson. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to short.
Turner fields it cleanly.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Mets as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jerry Blevins will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 40,
Kevin Kiermaier will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Kevin Kiermaier.
At the plate, C.J. Cron. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. In there, strike one.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
0-1, here it comes. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is still a tight ball game, Matt, but this is a big at bat. You got the leadoff guy up. He's got 3 balls on him now. He's got to work to get on base. This is where on base percentage counts.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
So striding forward now, Eddie Rosario. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing. Here's the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Steven Souza is on deck. Here it comes on 3-0. And he mistimes that swing, and it's 3-1 now. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Here comes the payoff pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the seventh pitch of the at bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
He spoils another one and will do it again. Full count. Here it comes. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Steven Souza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. From the belt, the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Wilson Ramos will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Sinker runs outside to start the at bat. 1-0. The average for him at 267 on the year. 6 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. The 1-0 pitch. That's wide. 2-0. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. Here it is on 3-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. In to score the runner from third. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Digging in and looking for more, Trey Turner. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First offering on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
Clearly should have been content to just move up 90 feet on the hit to right, but they were thinking first to third all the way. The right fielder came up and delivered a seed to third to get his man. Not a real tough throw, but it was a good one.
Derek Norris will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
Derek Norris.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Lifetime against this pitcher, 1 for 5. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's ball 2 now.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. The 2-1 on its way. Hot shot on the ground to short. Flores has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Mets lead it 6-5. Wilson Ramos will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Fernando Rodriguez
pitching for
goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Fernando Rodriguez.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Rendon takes it in. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Now at the plate, Mike Piazza. Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan's to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Stepping in now, number 22. And this one's in the dirt. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, one pitch ago, he had only given up a single, but with that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
Runner at second here with one man out. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. One and two. Here it comes. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a two-run game now.
Well, that base hit right there gives them two-run cushion. When you have a two-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Into the box, WILMER Flores. He grounds it sharply to third. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. David Robertson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Stepping up now, Juan Soto looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, that insurance run at the bottom of the 8th inning is huge. Now, as a pitcher, you can be a little more aggressive. A slow home run doesn't beat you anymore. It doesn't even tie the game. You got a chance to still win it. Be aggressive and go after it.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. The relay, and he'll get in there safely.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Hit weakly back to the mound. Played on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. They continue to just chip away at you. Now the tying run is on base.
Standing in now, Daniel Murphy, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that puts the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. If you get that knock and get that guy in from first base, you know you've got a chance with that bullpen to hold it up.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Ball 2.
2-2.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Number 22 is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So striding in, Eddie Rosario, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kiermaier looks up. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 4th home run for him on the season as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Fernando Salas enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 59, Fernando Salas. The batter, right fielder, Steven Souza.
In now, Steven Souza, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Line drive to left. GURRIEL is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one, here it comes. Swing and a shot back up the middle. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the speedy Trey Turner gets a chance following the base hit.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Last time through was a base hit. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's the Nationals 9 and the Mets 7. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Sean Kelly enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 27, Sean Kelly. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 8.
Now batting, YULESKI GURRIEL. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Leading off for the Mets here in the bottom of the 9th, left fielder, number 10.
And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here it comes on 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Digging in, David Wright. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Lucroy, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. Washington earned the win, although in sloppy fashion with 4 errors in the field. Fernando Rodriguez earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Sean Kelly records the save, his 18th. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 9 runs on 18 hits. 4 errors, they left 9 men on base. For the Mets, 7 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors, they left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.